We're going to look at page 25, which is the first page that you guys have in your packet. All right, so everyone sees this? Okay. I need someone to be Amy.
Me.
All right, Amy right over there. All right, and then I need someone else to be Steve.
Me.
Steve, all right over there. And then is there anyone else? It looks like that's it. Okay, go ahead, Amy.
So is this the?
Uh-oh.
So is down. Is down is?
Let's try that again. So is that it? We're all going to say it. 1, 2, go.
So
is that it? One more time. So is that it? Okay, one more time, Amy.
So is down it?
Yes. That's it.
That.
It's you.
Yes. That is the space needed how
Needle.
about the pictures.
Okay, hang on a second. Everyone say this. That's the Space Needle. That's the Space Needle. Okay. All right. Hang on a second. So we've heard the word that twice. Watch my finger. Is this that? Which one? First one?
The second one.
Second one, right? So this is this if it's close to me. If it's far away, that. Okay, everyone take your finger. Everyone take your finger.
The
Close to you. This. Far away. That. Try again. This. That. Now left hand. Ready? This. That. This. That. Can you remember that? How many if it's this?
5.
One. How many if it's that?
1.
1.
2.
1.
Right? You're thinking 1 plus 1, right? No. Okay,
One.
this is 1, right? That, it's only 1. It's singular. Right? Okay. So, for example, there's a door over there, right? I can't even touch it. It's far away. Okay. Do I say that is the door, or this is the door? It's far away. That. Right? Okay. Here's my book. Do I say this is my book or that is my book? This is my book. It's close to me. If I throw the book across the room, I'm going to say that is my book. But it's close to me. This is my book. Get it? Get it? Get it?
Yeah.
All right. I think Amy's going to read where it says sure.
Sure. It's too bad Danny isn't here, but I have 4 cameras.
Oh, come on, let's go.
Okay. So come on. What is come on?
Like,
Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come with me. Let's do it. All right. And then Amy. So by the way, they're going up this building called the Space Needle. It's a cool place. It's in Seattle, Washington. All right. Okay, go ahead, Amy. Wow.
wow. What are those buildings?
May I say that one more time? What are those?
Wow. What are those buildings?
Big buildings. Everyone say buildings.
Buildings. Oh,
Buildings. Okay, go ahead.
There the stadiums.
Stadiums. Everyone say stadiums.
Stadiums.
Have look through my being to it.
Oh boy! All right, we have some hard words. Binoculars. Binoculars. One more time. Binoculars. All right, go ahead.
They are hug and those.
They're not hug. This is hug.
Hug.
The word is hug is this, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not hug. The word is huge.
Oh.
What is it that?
They are huge.
Huge. What is huge?
Oh look, that's building of thing. That's not there.
That's not what it means.
So
What is that? You say what?
The word huge. Here, let me write it over here. Huge. Another word for guess. 3 letters.
Deal?
Big. Very, very, very big.
They are huge, and those people next to them, they are looking so dumb.
So tiny. What is tiny?
Like someone
Like little. Do you remember if you're ever in an airplane, right?
Yeah.
You see the little people, they look like little ants, right? Or the cars look like ants. They look so tiny if you're very, very high. Okay, and Steve says? Yes. Yeah, you're Steve.
Yes, now look that way. That's the University of Washington.
Good job. Good pronunciation.
Amy, that's your university, what?
Okay, wait a minute. That you don't say your name before you talk. You just say, that's your university, right? Okay, and Steve says? Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is. Okay, now look down. Look at that colored building.
Okay, everyone say this. Colored Colored
with car
colored
and the product
building. Colored building. So do you see this picture? In the lower left hand corner? There are colors, right? It's a colored building. It's not black and white. There are colors.
What is it? The colors are beautiful, but it's sharp. It's very usually.
Unusual. All right, everyone say this. Shape. Shape. Okay. Think about a triangle. You know, triangle. It's a shape, right? Okay, just like the triangle I have right there, right? Or a square, right? Or a circle. Those are all shapes, right? Okay. If you look at the shape of the buildings, it's not normal. It's unusual. Say that with me. Unusual. Unusual. Usually, people have how many eyes? 2 eyes, right? If you meet someone who has 3 eyes, that's a little bit what? Unusual. A little bit different, right? Okay. Usually, people have 2 ears. If someone has 3 ears, that's a little bit unusual, right? So if we look at these buildings, they don't look like normal buildings. They don't look like usual buildings. They're unusual. All right, and Steve says?
Oh,
That's
the
I think it, so
M.
for capitals, we're going to say E-M-P. E-M-P.
M?
E-M-P.
It is a music museum. It belongs to Paul Aryan. It is his baby.
Good. Now, does it say it is his baby? It's, right?
It is
We got to
his
honor the
baby.
contractions, right? It's his baby. Right, Amy says?
Let's go see
Oh, that's a great idea.
Good. All right, I want to talk about one more thing, right? So we talked about this word is this, and if it's far away, that, right? Okay, now, if I have 2 things close to me, these. I think we learned this before. These. This, these, this, these, right? So if I have 1 marker, this, right? If I have 2 markers, these. Okay, now review with me. This, that, 2 fingers, these. Now far away, this is in the dialogue, those. So they were up in this high structure called the Space Needle. And they said, what are those buildings? They're far away. Right? What are those buildings? Look at those people. Right? Okay? So we have this, that, these, those. You need to learn those, right? This, that, these, those. T-H-O-S-E. T-H-O-S-E.
TSO.
Alright, so you need to memorize all 4 of these. This is for singular and close. Okay? That is for singular and far away. What's this one? These, right? 2 fingers, right? These. T-H-E-S-E. These. They're far away? Those. This, that, these, those. This, that, these, those. Left hand. This, that, these, those. This, that, these, those. Right? Right. So on your way home to school, from school, when you walk home, you can practice. Right? This, that, these, those. Right. It's good to practice. All right, look at the next page. These are some of the words that you saw in the dialogue. Can you turn the page, please? Turn the page. Next page. Okay. These are good vocabulary words. The first one is, say it with me, building. Building. It looks like building, but we just say building. Building. We are in a building right now. There are walls all around, right? Okay. The next word, binoculars. Binoculars. Good. The next word, stadium. Stadium. Good. The next word, how do you say it?
Camera.
Okay. So don't say in the U.S. we don't usually say camera. We say camera. Camera. 2 syllables. Camera. Camera. Good. The next one, museum. Museum. Good. The next one,
Shops.
not shops.
Shapes.
Shapes. The next word, huge. Right? It's not hug. This is hug. Right? If you take your arms and you wrap them around someone, that's hug. Right? But the word is huge. Right? It's not an elephant. The elephant is huge. Right? Okay. The next word is tiny. Right? So an ant is tiny. Right? But an elephant is huge. We're good?
Yep.
Okay, and then there are some expressions. How about a picture? That's a great idea. What does the person mean? How about a picture?
What?
How about a
Like,
picture?
How about the feature?
The
You
people
didn't,
are
like, you didn't show the picture. Then you
Oh,
said-
show us a picture? No, they're tourists. They're visiting somewhere. So how about if we take a picture, right? Take our phone out and take a picture, right? Okay. The number 2. It's too bad. It's too bad Jenny isn't here. It's too bad Jenny isn't here.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. What does that mean? It's too bad.
that
Not
something
like
is not good.
Yeah. Who's not with
Like
them?
it's not people.
Jenny's not with them. Do they like Jenny?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course they do, right? Okay. All right. And then that's your university, right?
Yeah.
That's your university, right? Do we understand the right part? Today is Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Today's Thursday, right?
Yes, it is.
Is today Thursday?
No,
Wednesday, right?
Wednesday.
Not Wednesday.
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 Wednesday. All right, let's go on to the next page. Page 27. Page 27.
27.
Okay, so they're really focusing on that is and those are. Do you see at the top of the page? That is and those are.
Yeah.
All right. So if I say that is that singular or plural?
You said that is?
If I say that
Singular.
is singular, is it close or is it far away?
It's close.
It's
Well,
You say that,
This,
that.
that, right? Okay. So that is, right? Okay. And then the other one is those are, right? Is it singular or plural?
You pro.
Plural. Close or far away?
Far away.
Close. Close.
Far
If I say
away.
those, this, let me practice. This,
Far
that,
away those.
these,
Those.
those, far away, right? Okay? So that's one thing that you need to really memorize because we use these words in English all the time. Now look at the possessive adjectives. We've studied the subject pronouns. They're the same as what's up here, right? I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they, right? Okay? Now we need to talk about the possessive adjectives. That means that we own something,
Yeah.
right? Okay? So for example, this is a book, right? This is my book, right? I don't say this is I book, this is my book. It belongs to me, right? Okay? So we have my, right? Okay? When you talk about your name, right? My name is Mr. Lang, right? Okay? The next one is your. Your. Can you say that with me? Your,
Your.
right? Okay? His,
His,
her,
her,
everyone. Her,
It's,
her,
its,
it's,
our,
Our,
your,
your,
the,
their.
their.
Okay, so this is when somebody has something. Somebody has something, right? This is my book. It belongs to me. Is this your book?
no,
No. Is this his book? It's not his. Is it her book?
no,
No. Yeah. So that's how we use these, right? Is this our book for all of us?
Yes.
No, it's my book. You can't have it. I'm not going to share, right? Is it their book? So there would be bless you. There goes with they, right? So for 2 or 3 other people, right? Is it their book? No, it's not, right? Okay. I'll call back. Okay, we're gonna look at the singulars and the plurals. So one girl,
one girl,
one boy,
One
one
boy.
glass, one dish. Okay, now we talked about this before. One man,
man.
one woman, one child, one person. So when we have a man, the plural is man,
man,
right? Woman,
woman,
women, right? Child,
child,
Children.
children or children? What do you
Children.
say? Children, right?
Child is one.
And then person,
people,
people, right? So some of these are irregular, right? But most of them we just add an S, right? So like up here, dog, dogs, right? Flower, flowers. So things that we need to know. Okay. So look at the next page, please. Okay. The first note. Are you on the next page? Next page. Next page. Next page. Next page. Next page. So now we're on page 28, right? It says use that is to talk about one person or thing away from you. This, that, right? Okay. Use those are to talk about 2 or more people, right? Those, 2 or more away from you. Okay. Is that or are those for a question, right? Is that your dictionary? Are those your keys? Okay. And then we talked about the possessive adjectives, right? So when we own something, my and your and his and her and its and our and their. Okay. Number 5, it says add an S to most nouns. So just like what we did up here, right? Dog, dogs, pelican, pelicans. What if it's man? One man, 2,
woman,
One man, two women. No, one man, two
man,
men, right? One woman, two
Woman.
women, right? One child, two
Children.
children. One person, two
People.
people. Memorize those four. Those are the most common ones.
Yes, those.
Okay? All right? And that's what they're really talking about with point number 6. Okay, look at the next page, page 29. Okay. Get out a piece of, actually, you don't need a piece of paper. You guys can just write on the packets. Okay? You're going to just do some matching. Okay? Let me show you what that looks like. Maybe I didn't here. I'll do it over here. It's probably better. Alright, so your homework, you're going to do page 29.
Jesus.
Excuse you?
Hi.
29. So the first one, it says, read these questions and answers, underline the possessive adjectives. Those possessive adjectives,
It is not
oh, right here, sorry.
Is the.
Right? These possessive adjectives, words like my, his, her. What's wrong? My, his, her, its, your, their, our, your. These are my possessive adjectives. So when you see those words, you're going to underline them, right? And then it says circle the nouns. So like number 1, it says,
D.
well, yeah, that's right. That's done for you, right?
I just have books.
But you're not just choosing
Number 2 is
the response. Hang on a second. Okay. Look at what we're doing. We're underlining and we're circling. All right. Now number 2. Oh, sorry. So number 1 was D, right? Number 2. Is
E.
that his school?
E.
E. No, it's my school. All right. So we're gonna say. Oh, I forgot something. Look at D again. No, they're her books. No, they're her books. Okay. With this one, I want you to do the same thing, right? So we're going to underline which one.
Wait,
Which one's the possessive adjective?
the
Her, right? Which one do I circle?
Books.
Books, right? That's my plural noun. Okay. Get a better marker than number 2. So number 2, it says, is that his school? That's better, right? Is that his school, right? What am I going to underline?
His.
His. Okay. What's the noun?
School.
School. Right? And we said it's which one? E, right?
Yeah.
So it's E, all right? And it says, no, it's my school. No. It's my school. Right? So I'm going to underline my, circle school. Did you get it? Right? So that's part 1. Should have written that. Part 1. Okay. Part 2. Okay. We're using that or those. Now, if it's that, let me practice this. That, how many? One, right? If it's those, this, that, these, those, 2 or more, right? So number 1 says, that's my new car. How about number 2? Are your children?
Are the.
Is children singular or plural?
Is she the.
Children?
No, it's
No,
yeah.
Let me check. I don't remember.
Yes,
Right?
for.
One
Yeah.
child. There we go.
Are
Children, right?
the.
So we're going to say for number 2,
Are the.
are those, right? Or children.
Is that.
More than one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You're going to do 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Look at the next page. So now we're on page 30. Okay. And what we're doing is we're using the possessive
My,
adjectives my, his, her, its, or our. So she says, or he says, that's me and my brother Ken with parents in front of our house, right? So that's me and my brother Ken with,
My parents.
well, if you have a brother, right? Right? Both of you own something, right? Right? our, right? It's my brother and I, it's we, right?
We,
So it's our, right? So for number 2, you're going to say
we,
our. Our parents in front of whose house?
Our.
Our house. Right? My brother and I and my parents all have a house. It is our house. Okay? Part 4 we're going to skip. Okay? Let's look at part 5. So page 31. Okay. For this one, we're looking for the mistakes. The first one says, "Are those your keys?" And then it says, "No, they her keys." Part 2 says, "No, they her keys." What do you think of that?
Of those 4 keys.
No,
Your keys.
keys.
No, the.
So we're going to take the word they and say what?
No, you can't. You can't.
The.
Can I say they her keys?
No.
What do I need?
They are.
They are. They is?
They.
they are.
They
They.
are, right? Can I put them together?
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
can either say they are, or I can say
Yeah.
They.
there. They're her keys. Okay, let's do one more. Number 2 says, "That is my daughter's." And number 2.
Are those your children?
That, hang on a second, that is my daughter's. Is there a mistake there?
Yeah.
If I say that is, how many am I talking about?
One.
It's one, right? This, that, right? Okay, so that is my, how many daughters does the person have?
2.
Does he have many?
Two.
Well, look at the response. The response
It's
is
like,
she's. If I say she, how many people?
One.
One.
One, right? So where's the mistake in this sentence?
Although.
We have to delete the S.
Delete the S, or you can just say cross out the S. So it should say, that is my daughter, right? Just like here's a chair, I don't say, this is my chairs. This is my chair, it's only one, right? No S. Okay, so you're gonna do 3 and 4. Okay? Part 6 we're gonna skip, part 7 we're gonna skip. So that's all the homework. Okay, so it's very, very short homework, right? All we're doing is pages 29 and 30 and 31. Right over here. You guys know what the homework is?
Yeah.
Right? Which parts did we skip?
Skip 4 and 6.
Part 4, part 6, and also part 7, right? So let me add that. Because those are listening parts, we can't really do that. Stop talking, please. Stop talking, please.
So you have to do only 3?
It's only a little bit of homework, right?